Vlog 67, and the pain of knowing you're meant for more, and well, it's that yearning inside that you know there's a bigger, better, brighter and bolder way, but you're not stepping into it, you're not actually doing it, and well, it's leaving you feeling frustrated, a bit overwhelmed. You need to think a lot about things, and so let me tell you exactly who this is for, who it's not for, so you guys can click off, and the promise I'm making to you right now, alright? This message isn't for the one who are chasing entertainment. It's not for the ones who are still needing to think about it while their excuses multiply. There's only one thing worse than an excuse, it's a good excuse. This isn't for the ones who flinch with the truth or hides behind blame, comfort and old patterns. This is for the man or woman who knows they're meant for more, but yet hasn't figured out how to live like it. It's for the ones who feel the weight of their own misalignment and are done with tolerating the shame, the guilt, the second guessing and the slow burning regret of knowing they're showing up as less than who they were born and intended to be. If that's you, I'm going to make you a promise right now. I'm going to show you the exact way of how to begin to realign yourself. Truly, once and for all. The one who leads, the one who builds, the one who moves with certainty, confidence, clarity and commands the results. Not someday, but now. How are you going to do that, Chris? Well, I'm going to do that through real questions and real tasks that give you a personalised blueprint out of confusion and into your next level of identity so that you can live once and for all with that clarity, with that confidence and conviction in your life. But only if you're coachable enough to apply it. Because this will solve the number one pain that's been silently killing your power. The pain of being out of alignment with the person you know that you're meant to be. Now let's get to fixing it right now. So let's just call it what it is. You know who you're meant to be. You've seen flashes of it. You felt moments of clarity. You've had glimpses in the mirror when you've imagined the real you. The one who leads, who moves, who dominates and builds something who they're proud of. Builds a person that they're proud of. But you don't live as that person. Not consistently, not fully, and certainly not unapologetically. You're still looking for validation and seeking approval. And that misalignment is killing you. Not fast, but slowly, day by day, excuse by excuse. A little more shame, a little more guilt, a little less power, and a little more fake validation. And a whole lot of inner pain and truth that you're ignoring, which is stacking and compounding daily. It's brutal. And that's costing you more than you realise. You see, you're not lazy, you're just out of alignment. And it is not a motivation issue. And it's not even a discipline issue. It's a directional identity crisis that you're living. You're making decisions every day from the version of you that you've settled for. The one that's outdated, in fact, it's never been in date. And certainly not the one who you're called to be. You say, I want more, but your actions say, I'm fine here, suffering in my pity potty. You say, I'm tired of this cycle, yet you wake up, rinse and repeat and do the exact same thing all over again. Then you wonder why you're anxious, lost and pissed off at the world. You blame everybody else for the place that you put yourself, and here's why. You're not proud of the life that you're creating, and worse, you know you could be doing more right now. And that's not just pain, that's inner betrayal and self-sabotage. And well, utterly self-suicide. So I need to put that to the side and take a look around. Look at your relationships, look at your health, look at your finances, look at your energy. And don't lie. Just observe neutrally. Because what you see is proof of who you're choosing to be. You think your thoughts are private? You think your low effort doesn't matter? Your reality is your scoreboard. Your circumstances, that is. And the scoreboard, the circumstances, well, it doesn't lie. It's clear to see for you and for everybody else. So stop calling it bad luck. Stop blaming timing, your trauma, or even God. You're not waiting for a miracle. You're waiting on yourself to finally stop performing like the broke, busted, disgusted, depressed version of yourself. You see, you really are not a victim. You're the creator. You created this mess. And that's the good news. Because if you created this reality, then you can create a better one. But not from your feelings, not from your fears, only from a rock solid identity. See, you want freedom? Then start being the man or woman who earns it. The man or woman that you're proud to be. You want change? Then start thinking, speaking and acting as the goal demands, as one of your goals demands you to be. It's not hard. You're just avoiding it. And nothing's hard. Everything just is what it is until the meaning that you place on it. And so why would you even fucking call it hard? You're thinking too much and deciding too little. You've confused deciding with thinking. Thinking is looking backwards based on your experience. Decision is going forward into the unknown. You're waiting for your feelings to save you. It's certainly not saved you. How's it working for you right now? You see, when what you really need is a clear command from your higher self to listen to that higher self and to take action on it. So just as a promise, here's how you begin to realign now. It doesn't start with a hustle. It starts with clarity and conviction. So I need to ask yourself this right now. Who do I admire the most and why? Who inspires me the most and why? Those attributes, those things that inspire you, that you admire, oh, they're already within you. Begin to accept that and be a full expression of that. And what would the most aligned, free, powerful version of me do today? Get to writing these out. State it clear. Be honest. And start to apply. Then next, what would I stop tolerating if I fully respected myself? What would you stop tolerating if you fully respected yourself? Then if my goal was a person watching me all day, would it be impressed? Or would it move on to the next? Would it be less than impressed? I want you to impress it. I want you to prove yourself to that version of you daily, with every decision, and every move, and every thought, and every word. It's listening, it's watching. You know what it really is? That is that person. It's your conscience, and it's your higher self. Align with it. Be conscious, congruent towards it. Also, what energy does my next level of me require right now? Does it require this? I'm not too sure. Or does it require all of you? Then act. Act as if it's already done, because the only way to close the gap between where you are and where you're meant to be is to become that person now with emotionalized urgency. You see, you've confused feelings with emotionalized urgency. You need to put all of your heart and soul. That's raw emotion. Create. You are the creator. Initiate that creation of the one that you want to see. Stop creating the one of misery. So it's time. The compromise is over. Look, you don't need another podcast. You don't need another quote. You don't even need another second of thinking. You know that you need to stop abandoning yourself, because that's exactly what it is. Every time you scroll instead of create, every time you validate the weakness, every time you say I'll do it later, you're betraying the man or woman who you were built to be. So let me say this clearly. The reason why you're broke, busted, disgusted and depressed is because you're not living as the person who would never tolerate that. So stop pretending, stop performing, and start becoming. See, with or without you, I'm already aligned, because that's the only way to lead. Now, you're either becoming the example for your children, your community, and your legacy needs, or you're becoming just another reason that they settle to. You will end up being their excuse. So let me leave this with you. If someone else lived your exact life today, would they be inspired or would they be disappointed?